Rob G,
man.
we have more NBA news. I said they're giving away money like their food stamps, money all over the place.
Money.
That's right. The reigning NBA champion, Oklahoma City Thunder, they locked up the third and final member of their Big Three All-NBA forward. Jalen Williams has agreed to a 5-year, J-Dub, 5-year max rookie contract extension that could reach up to $287 million. So when you factor in his deal with the SGA deal, with the Chet Holmgren deal, Oklahoma City has now agreed to $822 million worth of salary extensions just in the last 2 weeks, guys. And just so I know you care
more
about
than the city economy, I think.
That's true,
right?
and I know
In
you care
Oklahoma
about this
City?
kind of stuff, guys.
Exactly.
These contracts are all going to kick in kind of around the same time. So in the 27-28 season, 3 years from now, starting then, these guys will make, just the three of them, $154 million, $166 million, $178 million, and $190 million. OKC, they're breaking bread out there right now.
Man,
they are breaking bread.
We in the wrong state, Rob.
Crazy. Do they have taxes out there? I don't even know. I've only been there, I think, one time.
Yeah, I've been to Tulsa.
Rob G, they have state taxes? I'm assuming they do.
Yeah, I don't know if they're Texas or Florida in that
The
regard.
only problem is the tumbleweed tax. You know, you might get hit with 2 or 3 of them if you're walking downtown. There is state tax?
It's worth it if I'm making 40, 50, 60 million a year. I'll be all right.
You know what? I'm gonna be outside the box, and you know this. I'm the biggest players guy. They deserve every nickel that they get. When you're working for somebody and they're paying you that kind of loot, it tells you how much money the league is making and the teams are making. Because they're not paying. I'm a business owner. Kelvin, you're a business owner. They're not paying those guys unless they got it. So they got it. But my point here is, forget about the extensions. What I would have done if I was the Thunder, I would have been thinking the forward spin. Is we just won a championship. We're not winning 3 in a row. The NBA's not set up that way. Something will go wrong. Something will happen. It just isn't set up that way. People in Oklahoma City, they're satisfied. They hadn't seen anything like this since 2 cows collided downtown. I mean, like,
don't do it like that,
this.
Rob.
All I'm saying is, I would have said, okay, I got Shea. That's my main guy. And now I'm going to trade one of the other two, Chet or J-Dub, and build for, you know what I mean, for the next – 2 of them is enough. You don't need 3 guys in the NBA. Everybody – it's 2 guys. And you got your number one. You picked your second one, and you're not worrying about 3 years from now. We're going to have to get rid of somebody. We're going to do that. We've already done that. We've already advanced that where we got another, younger players where you're not paying out that kind of money, and then you could sustain your run here. I'm just saying, I'm not against them getting paid. I just wonder about them paying 3 young guys. Very seldom are you in this situation, Kelvin, where you got 3 guys at one time that you have to pay.
Right.
It just doesn't happen.
Which is why.
And I just wonder. Yeah, and I'm just saying, and I think I would have looked at it that way. Who's the other guy that we need to keep? And then we'll go get somebody else, do a sign and trade. You know what I mean? Get somebody younger that we don't have to pay, who's got an upside, who's really good or whatever, and we'll pay him 2 years from now or whatever it is.
I think the reason why this could work, and I actually get your point, but the reason why I think this could work, couple of things. Number one, even more so, believe it or not, than the previous Big Three they had, I think this Big Three is better served to win than the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden. And I think they have the perfect nucleus to try to do what that 3 was trying to do. And a part of that is because of the fit, Rob. You have 3 guys who none of them want to be the star. None of them want to be the, I'm the man, I'm the alpha. Look at me, it's all about me. You got 3 guys who have routinely said it's all about the collective, it's all about the team, and that's a rarity. And when you get that, that could equal some potential long, sustained success. And when you have guys who play different roles, Chet is a guy who kind of can do the Chris Bosh with the Heatles or Horace Grant with the Bulls, and that tonight, if you need me to score, cool, I can get 20. But if you need me to just get you 15 and 15 and a handful of blocks, I can do that. And then you got a guy in J-Dub who's a great defender, was an all-NBA defender this year, who can also be a bucket. He was an all-NBA guy, an all-star, I mean. So you have the perfect nucleus, in my opinion, even more so than the previous three. The previous three, Rob, I think you looked at Kevin Durant was Kevin Durant. Obviously, he was the best. He was a scorer and all of that. So you kind of put that check, okay, he's over there. But his temperament didn't mix well with Russell Westbrook's temperament, right? You had guys who he's more combustible, he's more emphatic, he's more, raw energy. And we see that doesn't work with Kevin Durant, right? Because he leaves this, him and Russ leave in a beef. Russ called him a cupcake and all that. And he goes to team up with Draymond and the Warriors, and he leaves because Draymond's combustible, is raw, is energetic, and is emphatic. And so it wouldn't have worked with him. And then you also had James Harden, who I think is the opposite of these three in that I need my own team. I'm just that good. I'm that dynamic. And he was. So I need my own team. So I think this three is worth the money because it's the right nucleus. Now, I totally get what you're saying about buying the, getting the other guys and the surrounding cast. I do believe if you look at
because that's what you're going to need in order to win. Like you could have those guys. You're going to be at the point where you can't afford anybody else, and that's when you become Phoenix or you become a team where you're top.
Can I tell you why it's not Phoenix though, Rob? This is why it's not. Relax with the Dolly Parton. The reason why this is not Phoenix, Rob, is because Sam Presti has an extreme track record of finding guys that we go, well, shoot, who is that? And then they're really good. Or, well, shoot, I thought he was washed up, getting vet on a veteran minimum. And I think the key to this also would be because they have a young, good nucleus, they'll be able to get guys who are still good, but, they're older veterans. Say a Chris Paul, I know he played there before, but on a lesser budget because I have a chance to win. When guys who are really good vets, who are obviously past their prime but can be contributors, see that, I can win, I can go be a Ray Allen to them, right? I can go be a piece to them. I'll go be a meta world piece to Kobe, Powell, and Andrew Bynum or Lamar Odom because I can be a piece to a winning program for the minimum because I have a chance to finally win something. So I think them having the right nucleus with the right mindset and the right attitude gives them a chance to get some older vets for minimum, and Sam Presti has a proven track record of getting some younger guys. Now, my one concern, Rob, and if I were to subscribe to the Rob Parker plan, it will be because of this. Chet Holmgren has had 2 big injuries already. He missed his whole rookie campaign, and he only played 32 because he landed on his hip, and he ain't got no meat. Ain't nothing on the backside. He done broke his whole hip, Rob. It sounded like a joke a comedian would say, I broke my hip. He broke his whole hip. My only concern is this Chet's future of up and down, I'm healthy, not healthy, hurt for the future.
But
that's
the
one
NBA,
guy that I'll be concerned with.
But that's why you strike when the iron's hot, because you already won your championship. Seriously, and I'm not trying to say you bail, but that's when everybody's hot now. Anybody and their uncle would be willing to take Chet now. He played last year, right? Oh yeah, I'll take him. Are you kidding? You giving him up? Yeah. And
but
you
can't
retool and you restock.
Rob, you ain't giving up on a Chet this early. He could be Defensive Player of the Year next year. He's offensively skilled,
or he could be.
But you take
or he could
that
be in
risk,
a wheelchair.
And that's why you do. That's stop it. See, Rob, and there you go. You almost went about a month without an extreme example. I don't even know who you are. You almost went too long, Rob. That was like you smoking a cigarette, bro. Woo, let me get to the cigarette. You had to finally get to the extreme. Now he's in a wheelchair now. But now you done put the man in a wheelchair. You didn't even say tweak an ankle. You done put him in a wheelchair, Rob. But I'm
just saying, like, there's always a possibility.
This 3 is built to have a run. I said this a month ago. They're built to have, at minimum, I believe, a Boston Celtics run of we get to a couple finals, we win one, we get to, in their case, Western Conference Finals, got a couple cracks at it. But I think they may be the one that breaks the mold and finally wins multiple championships in a period of time. Like they win 2 out of the next 4. They win, 3 out of the next 7. This run they could be on. They're built like that to me. And I see what the NBA has become. If anyone can crack that code, I think they have the shot at it, Rob.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. So do you think they win the championship next year? Because I don't. Very,
That's
very
gonna
difficult.
It's going to be tough, obviously, in their own conference. Denver retooled. Houston got better. I think
That's what I'm
those
saying.
three are in the mix.
This is what you have to go through, right? Exactly.
But they gave themselves a shot, Rob, every single year for the next, like I said, 5 years or so. And that's all you can ask for is be able to compete. And don't disrespect Oklahoma like that they should be happy with their little one. Why they can't want to go crazy and get 2 or 3, Rob?
No, because
Take your little one and go away?
Because I could give you so many teams that after they won, Milwaukee, even the Celtics when they won their – oh, yeah, they're going to repeat. They're the team. Well, something happened on the way to your
No, I'm not saying what can happen. I'm saying you're over here saying take your one and be happy.
Be happy that you got a championship because there's so many teams. The Knicks would take one. They haven't won since 1973. Would they be happy to have one?
The Knicks
the
got
the Brooklyn Nets have never won. The Pistons haven't won since 2004, right? That's 21 years. I could go on and on. The Utah Jazz have never won. The New Orleans Pelicans have never.
I can't want to win a bunch? Why I got to win one and go away? All right, here's your one. Here you go. Turn around, smack him on the butt. Thank you. Get on out of here. No, don't worry. Be happy was a song, Rob. I ain't happy. I want to compete. I got a 23, 24, and a 26-year-old. 2 of them ain't even in their prime. One might have just stepped in his prime. We going for it. Dang it, I couldn't do nothing with the 3 MVPs, Harden, Westbrook, and Durant. I'm going for it now if I'm Sam Presti. I'm sorry. Calm down.
All right.